Hello there guys, this is Spirit Gamer and I'm here with all my safe people, Spirit people, Jay, Craftastic Jack, and Niner. Today we're going to talk about a few topics which are false copyright claims, mainly based around Merlin and shit. The YouTube CEO that I don't really know who or she is, so probably they are going to talk about it. And the Need for Speed Hot Rods kind of leaked information that got released a few days ago from Electronic Cars UK. So yeah,
Electronic Cars UK.
Electronic Cars
Yes.
UK.
So what should we talk about first? Who came up with the trends topic? Who came up with that?
I think that was Jay.
Josephine, you can lead that topic then.
Damn, Daniel, back at it again with the white fan. Sticey, man.
I'm gonna kill myself. Don't leave me!
Oh my God.
Why the fuck do you leave? Do you realise that webcams don't load?
That was the intro to my topic.
nose.
I don't know why you left. It was purposely used for educational purposes. I wasn't using it to get laughs. I was laughing. I was. It was an example. Okay. So you nigga leaving, you let 'em. Okay. Everyone knows this awful Vine or compilation of Snapchat shit. I don't know. That consists of two white males going around their daily, college.
They actually might
life.
be Mexican though.
I don't give a fuck what you're saying. I'm talking right now. I don't care. Ethnicity, it don't matter to me. They're both fucks, okay?
Then why did you say white kids?
Yeah. They could be Hispanic.
Because they looked white to me.
You could be white and Hispanic.
Carry on.
No,
They could be
Yeah, you
Indian.
can. I mean, look at Speedway. He's white and Hispanic.
he's not white.
CJ, shut the fuck up and let him carry on. You
Yeah,
lead
no,
topics, though. When you lead topics, everyone gets bored and clicks off the video.
No.
So Jay, do you mind carrying on?
I'm black, I'm not white.
Trends are cancer.
Okay, so now let's stop. So
Trends are cancer.
No, I disagree.
Popular things nowadays are usually so saturated to the
I
point
agree.
where no one wants to blood clot watch them or listen to them or use them. Okay, a very good example is Vine. Vine is a very good concept.
Vine is
It's a way of getting short videos out where you can just scroll through aimlessly, just doing what you're doing, like Instagram. But
Okay.
when 12-year-olds and pagans get hold of the shit, they just destroy it, and the sole purpose of them is just exploit it to the point where I swear you can make vines that exceed the seconds they're supposed to be. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And Instagram took the idea before it was copyrighted, or they before Vine could take any legal action. Instagram took the whole short clip thing and made it longer and took it and put it on their thing.
Yeah, I think it's 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I
How
can't
can
use
you
any of
copyright an
that.
8-second video?
No, the concept of having an app that does. There was
How can
some
you
sort.
copyright that?
Well, of course, you can you
Can't copyright that. And someone making a 7-second video. If I did that on YouTube, would I get a suit?
Then again, Candy Crush copyrighted the word candy. So.
No, they
And
didn't.
then React World, copyright the word React, so.
No, they attempted to copy.
These are all
No,
attempted
they did
copyrights.
copyright it.
No, these are all attempted copyrights.
They didn't actually copyright.
But they
React.
had the ability to.
I am
Anyone
doing
has-
something.
Anyone has the ability to copyright shit. No, I could copyright Craptastic Jack, but it's not going to go through. Because you're going to get pissed and then you're going to counterclaim it. That's how it works.
Well, obviously. But yeah.
Obviously.
One trend. See, now, you say all trends are shit, but I've got to say, there's a few good trends, popular trends I quite enjoyed. One I found quite interesting was, do you remember the dress? The blue or gold dress?
That was shit.
That was AIDS as
That
well.
was- That was shit.
Did
That
that,
was stupid.
did that not legit actually get you confused?
For
No.
the first week, and then it just carried on for about 2 more, and just became
but
shit.
just don't pay attention to it.
I thought it was just a thing for people to just argue over. I didn't see the purpose in it.
I thought it was
Yeah,
interesting.
First of all, I don't get the color thing of that shit. In my opinion, it is blue and gold. It's not fucking
no.
white.
No,
I
that's got nothing to do with it though, because to
I
you
fuck-
it might be blue or gold,
yeah,
but to me
yeah.
it might be white and gold.
know, but that's fucking stupid. It's just a discussion over a fucking dress.
But then you
Like,
can say what we're doing now is stupid talking about trends.
Exactly. My view on everything, my view on trends, I think I kind of took it a bit too far saying it's cancerous, but I feel like things are they're all right at the start. Okay, even things like these nuts and things that I really
21.
can't take,
I still find that funny to
the
say.
things I
don't know
can't take, like I can't take that crap. But I can understand why people find it funny. But then when it's taken so far, like things last year, like that, I swear that 21 thing lasted like the whole of the year it came out.
Yeah. I mean,
Come
he kind
on
of
now,
remixed
man.
and stuff like that, but it was funny.
It
kind
was
of funny.
hilarious.
Yeah.
It was
for the first couple of
even
weeks,
when I hate everything in his latest video, he just went the blood, the blood. I was dead. I was actually dead. That was so funny, and it was only because he sounded like an absolute fucking retard, and it was quality. And it just something about the way he said it. It just was hilarious. And if that becomes a trend, I wouldn't mind because it's actually
Yeah, I
hilarious.
wouldn't mind that.
Obviously, when
Yeah,
it gets to the point where people are repeating it and you don't find it funny anymore, that's fine. But if you can't, I don't know, just because you don't like it doesn't mean someone else can't like it.
yeah, I guess.
So you like them, Daniel?
But explain
No,
that. Thank you.
I-
Explain that.
I do like other trends which people don't like. Explain down. It's just the voice. It's the same way I find that I hate everything thing funny. It's just literally because of the voice. People like the voice because it's retarded.
It's a satire thing of a trend that makes no sense. Like, it was kind of mocking the trend.
Yeah,
So
I
it's-
didn't find it funny. I didn't laugh at him. I wasn't.
Yeah,
crying.
that's another reason why I find I hate everything because it adds some context behind it. The damn Daniel thing is literally just because he sounds like a fucking retard.
But I don't think it's It's not. It's harmless. You
Yeah,
can
it's
tell it
harmless.
was kind of an inside thing, and then it just blew up.
And he got swatted and
For no reason.
Yeah.
got sent free vans and fucking hell.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the internet for you, isn't it?
But to be honest, I don't see where the harm is in it. I understand why it's fucking stupid because it just gets annoying on your timeline. But shit, nigga, it's the internet. Just block that shit. That's what I do half the time.
Yeah.
Like, it's people take it too much to their heads, and it's just a trend. It's just a harmless trend. What again? Another trend. I enjoyed the 21 trend. I thought it was hilarious.
That was-
Then I know DJ Khaled towards the start was good. Now I find it a bit stale, a bit boring.
Yeah.
Don't really like it that much.
Yeah.
Even like we're kind of talking about viral trends. If we're I mean, okay, no, yeah, we are talking about viral trends. So at one point, YouTube gaming was a trend. Not like as in that YouTube gaming, and I mean like gaming on YouTube was a trend.
Yeah.
I would argue if that wasn't a trend, a lot of us wouldn't be here today. So like,
True.
I'm not saying. Oh,
We're not talking about that. We're talking about like trends that we would find
Like,
on
yeah,
like
like
basically
vines
memes,
and stuff.
Memes.
memes.
Yeah.
Memes.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. That's what the word.
memes. See now, memes. That's viral memes. I guess is where we're talking
Dank
about.
memes.
We're talking about viral memes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have, for example,
It's
the
so
emoji.
overused. At school, there's at least like I hear every single class I go in. I hear, "Damn, Daniel, look at you with the Vans or something."
The blood. To go into class and just start screaming, the blood. I'm going to a residential home on Monday as part of like a school trip. If I see it blood, I want to get a fire and go, the blood.
Calm down, Cam. It's alright.
Yeah, fuck yourself. I can't even remember what I was talking about. What was I even talking about? Oh, were you talking about the kids saying it in class? Okay, so that's always been a thing. Even before the internet, there's always been stupid shit which people would say in class.
Oh, but I don't think I've heard it to this extent ever before. Like I've heard a few things like from Vine, a few times in a day, but I didn't hear at least 50 times a class, and that's why I find it so damn annoying.
Can I just pause you for a second? So I've managed to put my finger into this Haribo bag, and it's managed to pick up about 5. I thought that was important, and everyone should know. In terms for the Dan Daniel thing, yeah, that's good, CJ, you fucking coon. As for the Dan Daniel thing, in my school, I feel like I haven't heard it that much.
It's so bad at my school.
I'm not sure if it's
so bad.
if it's an American thing or if it's like a lower year thing or whatever it is.
It's probably age. Age has a big thing on shit like that.
Yeah.
And plus,
Why is she calling my name?
I-
I got here on recording a video. I need to go and make sure everyone's aware of that I'm doing a video. So if you just hold up 1 second.
we're not holding up.
Cameron
for Paris.
Claire's Cameron Claire's pagan that kicked me from calls for no reason.
Make a vine with that.
Yeah. Problem solved. What were we talking about?
I don't know. But I really-
you're talking about the damn Daniel thing being a lower grade level thing.
I think it's just age.
Yeah.
No, like here's the
I
thing.
don't think it's that.
Jay's
Like,
like-
I hear seniors at school say that, and they're like 18.
What the hell's going
So-
on with webcam?
Lights are
fuck.
going out.
Jay, fix your lighting.
Yeah, you need to
Nothing's wrong with my lighting. My lighting's fine.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's gonna go black and he's just gonna disappear.
This is fine. This is alright.
No, the light bulb is gonna shoot out and hit him in the
It's gonna
face.
kill him. Yeah, age thing. So, I do think to an extent it's an age thing, but even then, like 21, people used to say that and it doesn't really matter your age. I think it depends on what meme it is.
I think. Hold on. The thing is, with the damn Daniel thing, it's just people saying it over and over again. Then we had John Cena. There were some creative shit.
that
John Cena, like there were some creative shit. You saw people doing like Super Saiyan with John Cena, and it was fun. Then we had DJ Khaled with a lot and stuff like that. He had variety, and this is just
A lot.
all the time same thing. It's just
You know, but,
yeah, Daniel.
the John Cena one, I didn't really find that funny.
No, but it was really creative compared to this one.
But I can
This one
understand
is
why
just
people would have liked it. But yeah, I know what you mean with the Dan Daniel thing. I'm kind of in the same boat with the John Cena. I don't think it's funny, but I get why people would think it's funny. But I think it's because people can't think of topics to talk about, so they literally just go on a podcast and then decide to talk about something which isn't funny.
We're all fucking autistic. That's
We are all autistic. We're just as bad as the people who are saying down Daniel, really talking about it and publicising it.
Here's the thing. I think this is what I mean. I don't think the damn Daniel thing is bad. I don't think it's even cringy. What
Yeah.
annoys me is the fact that it's blown up to the point where why is everyone giving this thing attention? It's literally like, damn Daniel. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why it's tickled people's penises so much. You know what I mean? I could understand if there was like, you know,
I mean,
maybe
then that's a different no.
maybe he tripped up. Maybe the vans are fucked up. They've got holes in them. They're just literally normal white vans.
He sounds like a fucking retard. He sounds like he's got some fucking type.
But then we have CJ. Then CJ is a fucking meme.
CJ's a meme in the Drivecast world. These are fact. These are fact. I mean, how many times? I mean, the fact CJ's an absolute retard is very much noted in the comments.
Hey,
of
it's alright.
Drivecast.
I'm pretty safe, right?
Yeah,
No one's gonna get that. No one's gonna get that meme. But memes people will get was when you fucking start shagging your bed, when you get guns out, when you start fucking licking your whatever that thing is, the cat thing you sleep.
Cam, CJ doesn't know what shag means either. You gotta dumb that down for him.
Shag
I don't give a shit.
Shag
I don't give a
means
shit. You
like-
learn. It's because you're a retard and you need to learn. I mean, the fact that you've got your posters in the background which don't fit the casing or the border or whatever it's called, it's a joke. The fact you've got a Nerf gun, you're like this. I hope it goes off and a bullet comes out.
Ew, man.
Y'all niggas done.
I bet you fish yourself with that, don't you, CJ?
Like this?
See, this is why.
Oh,
This is why.
no.
When you wonder why people think you are such a retard. That is
Cam
why.
hates me.
And I don't know what you're doing now. I actually don't hate you, CJ. I've made videos with you before. I'm making a video with you right now.
He just kicks
but
me every 5
you
seconds.
This is gonna fall off.
I'm just gonna go and kill myself. So next topic.
Yay.
False copyright claims. Who wants to go ahead and talk about this? Anyone in particular want to lead?
Gonorrhea. Things that we want to get rid of. Cancer. AIDS.
I can't.
But what is the big issue with the world? Why is everything going to shit? I'll tell you why.
Copyright on YouTube.
Speedway, let it go.
Okay, so here's the thing. I Get Everything once again got fucking copyrighted from one company called Merlin Network. Now, this company is not only copyrighting, for example,
Wait,
I Get
Merlin?
Everything. Merlin Network.
I've been
it's,
copyrighted by them. I can't
okay, so
claim it.
that company basically steals from YouTubers from the ad revenue, and they claim as some of your content, some of the things that you have in your video is theirs when there's nothing in the video that it's actually from their company.
Yeah.
So they're basically stealing from YouTubers their ad revenue and earning money. Now the thing
And this is
that,
all illegal too. There's no context
Yeah,
behind
it's
why
illegal.
they. Yeah.
And the thing is, it pisses me off because, I mean, we already know that everything is kind of like, for example, what the fuck? A YouTuber that gets really, a lot of the times, like copyright for no fucking reason. And the thing is that he's getting targeted now, I think. And lots of people are too. And this is getting out of control to the point that YouTube should do something, but yet he's doing nothing. And I mean, it's gonna get worse since companies could find out that this.
I really hope it's gonna get better though.
Yeah, but the thing is that companies like this, like Merlin Network, could find out that this actually works, so they decide to steal on YouTube videos the ad revenue, and they start doing it, and there will be no repercussion because that's the thing that they could actually do, and they could just. There's no. Nothing will happen. Like there's.
So guys, I've literally just gone into my like not claimed videos, like on my YouTube thing, and I found the exact a post which Merlin actually they unmonetize and shit. And I believe it doesn't have any viewing restrictions or anything. I don't think it's even. Is it blocked in any countries? I don't think it is.
No,
Literally,
They don't block them.
It's
They just
Yeah.
steal the money from them. They just
and
It's a third
and it's
person
only
content.
from. I don't really understand. It's like, I mean, I
Okay,
just linked it, so I mean, you can show everyone in your OBS thing. I don't really give a shit, to be honest. I'm not gonna battle it because there's no point at this point, but I'll show everyone on my OBS.
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
it's
It's just
crazy.
like
So
it's just a
that
bit
you're-
annoying,
so-
really.
that's not it. That Merlin.
Isn't it?
No, it's Merlin CDLDT. It's not Merlin IDOL. I mean, they could be the same thing, but that's not what was shown up when they were
Probably,
showing it
they
off.
probably got like multiple.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it to me.
Yeah, it's just bullshit, isn't it? Really.
Because I know it's definitely happened on more than one occasion by multiple people. And there's another one. No, it is definitely Merlin because I'll link another one in. Basically, I think the fact it's in brackets means that they own the company, or it's like a subdivision. Here's another one, and that was on one of my EGX vlogs. And I'm 100%. And there's another one here. There's another one, and it carries on for days and days and days. And it's most of my claims are off Merlin actually.
Cam, have you checked if the song that you used in that
No, they're not.
video, they're not the songs that you used in
I
the
think one of them might be, but the other two are okay.
Okay, so usually the thing that they do is this. They copyright you for no fucking reason because they actually want the ad revenue from your video, and it's illegal because they had no reason to actually copyright your video. They have absolutely no reason. They put false claims and shit, and they are stealing, basically.
Yeah.
And more than one company could start doing this, and it's kind of worrying that YouTube is not
But, and this is a big but, bright side to all of this. So YouTube CEO Susan
Watch your back.
watch your back, bitch.
Watch your back.
She recently said, "Thank you for the community, for all the community feedback. We're listening." And then she linked everyone to a post, tagged Grade A, Channel Awesome, and I Hate Everything in the tweet as well. And basically the post is, I can quickly kind of read out a summary. It's basically a guy called Spencer who's been working with for YouTube's policy team since 2008. He's seen how YouTube get better and worse. And he basically talks about the YouTube appeal system, feedback, age restrictions, and basically everything. And he admits that YouTube isn't perfect, but he does say apparently they are listening to feedback. Now, I guess it's cool to see that we have got an official response, but to me, this means fuck all until something actually happens.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you can make all the promises in the world, but in the end of the day, if she actually, I don't believe it till it actually changes, because it seems like it's been this way for like how many years?
a lot.
Since it started, probably.
Yeah.
And they've only just noticed it, and it's been what, like 6 years at least since the systems came in for monetization on people's videos. So, I mean, I'm sure they are going to make a change, but how drastic it is, I don't know. I don't think it's going to solve all the issues. I still think copyright will be a big issue on YouTube. And then in terms of the sub boxes, because sub boxes are still fucked, don't know how long that's going to take to fix. Because again, I know you've had issues with it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm at school, so I wouldn't know how the video would be doing in like the first 4 hours of it being out, but like after that, I kind of noticed like after around 4 hours, I usually have like around 50 views. But recently, over the last 3 days, it's been like 30 views after 4 hours. So there's definitely been a dip.
Yeah. Because I've also increased it, like after a day my videos usually have about 800, 900 views, but I'm pretty sure the last 2 videos, or maybe even 3 videos uploaded, all have 300. So that's like most of my audience not there. So I mean, they just need to fix their shit, to be honest. It's just a bit of a joke at this point. I just want to see things fixed. I don't get what's so hard about it to fix. I don't understand.
It isn't. It's their job. They should do it.
It's not even that. It's the fact you're Google, one of like the most influential businesses in the world, can't fix their own
Shit.
I don't. It doesn't make sense to me.
The thing is, YouTube, in my opinion, has lots of problems. Like everything to how even they advertise channels. It's just everything is kind of flawed.
Yeah.
It's just doesn't
And
work.
this
well.
and this brings me back to the trending topic. So obviously, like Jay said, not all trends are bad, and I think this is a trend which will really help. But one thing which has really been pissing me off is I just randomly scroll through the where's the fair use and shit hashtags and look through some of the videos, and a lot of people just seem to be trying to make like they don't really understand, and I feel like with this is something which you really need to understand before you kind of express your opinion on, because it's something really, really important. CJ. Yeah, I hope he hits his head off the desk. But like, you know, on a serious note, like this is a legit thing which you need to understand before making videos on it, because people's livelihoods are based off it, and I don't know. I just feel like there's something which seems too good to be true in all this. I don't know. I can't see it. I mean, people have moaned about this shit before. It's not the first time it's happened.
Yeah.
Like when the channels changed from the one banner kind of layout we have now compared to what we had before, where it was like you could change everything. You could change the background. You could change the tabs. You can change.
Yeah. Like that's the only reason why I got a partnership for, was just for the sick banners.
Yeah, the fact that partnerships now aren't even that exclusive compared to what they used to be. And you actually have to put the work in to get the fucking partnerships. What else?
Yeah.
There's been loads. When sub boxes changed, comments changed.
I think just everything went downhill from them converting over to Google Plus.
Yeah.
Google Plus. Oh, don't even get me started. When you had to have a Google Plus account.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no one could reply to you. Like it. Seems like Google have done more bad than good. And the only honest competitor I can see come and make this better is Twitch. And now, hear me out. I know Twitch like live streaming and shit, but imagine if they converted their shit to kind of a gaming YouTube side, and they did everything YouTube did but better for gamers.
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that could? I wouldn't mind uploading to both if it was big enough.
Same here.
Yeah.
I mean, Twitch is already a platform for gaming, but the problem is that it also has a lot of problems, and right now it kind of doesn't compete with YouTube.
In terms of streaming, it does. Isn't it bigger?
Yeah, streaming, yeah, of course, but I'm talking
Of
about...
course, but streaming's new on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
It's huge. I'm pretty sure.
YouTube has a history. YouTube's in the internet for like...
Plus, the live streaming is just broken on this. Like, the comments, or the... in the chat, they aren't instant. They're like updates every 30 seconds on what people said in the chat.
I think that in YouTube gaming, you can't actually put songs that are copyrighted once again.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Who the fuck is talking about YouTube gaming anymore?
Yeah.
Like
That shit lasted for a week.
Nigga, I'm wearing a top, but I'm just wearing it because I gotta wear something today. I went to sleep in this last night. I don't give a fuck. Like, on a serious note, that shit came out for what, like a week, and everyone forgot about it, and it was supposed to be the next big thing, and it was like. I've been on it in ages. I think I went on it a few weeks ago just to see if anything had changed, but nope. It's pointless. It's actually pointless. There's no reason to have it there. YouTube themselves don't even advertise it on the homepage. Like, what's the fucking point? I don't understand.
I mean, instead of working on YouTube gaming, why didn't they work a little bit more with YouTube itself? Because, I mean, in my opinion, YouTube gaming is a failed platform once again. Like, They should
Yeah,
have
no,
worked.
exactly. Instead of fucking working on different platforms, instead of working on this one channel layout, instead of working on the fucking
It was just
comments.
It was just an attempt to make some more dough.
I think it's just it's wasted space. They just need to
Yeah.
like take
I
a step
recall-
back and look at everything.
I can remember the day YouTube it was released, and it was on radio shows and stuff. People were talking about it like it was some
Jimmy
phenomenon, or it was going to be some big like explosion of chances for people on YouTube in the gaming aspect. But
But the thing is,
where is it? I can't see it. I don't.
What I'm saying is, you're not going to get more dough if your sub boxes don't fucking work.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
makes more sense to fix the actual system itself, copyright system, sub boxes, all of that shit before you fucking. I mean, has anyone had this issue where they try to add thumbnails and it comes up with
yes,
try again, try
Yeah,
again,
all the time.
try
Yeah,
again,
That's
try
happened to me
again?
for ages. That has.
Oh my god!
So
It
infuriating.
started happening actually around when you started doing YouTube. Actually,
Yeah.
that was when it started doing it, and I never really noticed it before.
Yeah, I blame Jay.
Why the
Blame
fuck?
Jay.
Why the fuck does it take me at least 10 attempts to put a fucking... And then sometimes you put it in, save the video, and it publishes without a thumbnail!
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's so annoying.
I end up changing, having to go back into Photoshop and making a new one, or changing the size, or saving a new file. It works then.
Never actually had to do that for me.
I don't know.
I just reapply it and it's fine, but just the fact I
Yeah.
have to go out my way to reapply. I've made 3 videos, essentially, really. I'm not getting paid. It's just PewDiePie money, you know? It's basically free to make a video for your platform, which is, it's hindering the content creator.
yeah.
I don't get how it makes any sense. And it really baffles me.
It is a
But,
big issue, and they need to address it like now. It's gonna really affect them, so they need to think very wisely on what they do now.
But they're only going to listen to the people who make them money. And usually the people who make them money end up
Yeah, but the
being
thing is-
huge YouTubers like PewDiePie. And, people like that are with YouTube
Well,
Red.
the
And
CEO
they're already
thing is-
sucking YouTube's...
the
they're already
CEO
sucking YouTube's dick enough. So I don't think
CEOs
they're going to actually speak out.
The CEO tagged Grade A and I Hate Everything.
Yeah, but they're
there's
not huge.
channels.
I'm talking about like official YouTube
But they
channels. Like I'm
still-
talking about PewDiePie. Everyone
They're
else
still
up
pretty big.
there.
They still got the attention of the CEO of YouTube. It's not
I mean,
like...
Grade A has like 1 million subs now. So
Yeah, I wouldn't
kinda
say grade A. I'd say grade A is
he's
touching the
up there.
huge
Yeah.
thing. Everyone knows who grade A is.
Let's be
now.
honest. In the big scheme of things, 1 million, obviously to everyone, it looks like a big thing. But if you look at the big picture, there's a lot of channels that are at 1 million.
Yeah, but still, getting to 1 million is like a fucking
lot.
milestone.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the big scheme of things to YouTube. 1 million is like 1 million.
And I don't
Not
really
in the
think
racing
I don't
community.
really think subscribers.
I'm not talking about the racing game community.
I don't
Yeah, but
think
if we talk about it, yeah, no, go, Jay.
I don't think that subscribers mean that a channel is big. I mean, if you look at I Hate Everything, if you look at the noise he made,
Yeah.
he brought the attention of so many different YouTubers. Like
CEO.
from, it's not like you can have a very big voice and be a. He's not, I wouldn't say his channel is minute, but it isn't giant. But he's still got the attention of people. So I think that it depends on how you go about it. I
That's
mean,
my point.
if you
I
let
mean-
it slide, then of course. But if you make noise and try and start these hashtags and stuff, it will work.
But
What
one
I
issue
don't-
with
Yeah,
that
but
is...
the thing is, you are talking about the CEO. If it was something surprising, in my opinion, they should actually know what's going on. Like, he's a fucking CEO of YouTube. Like, you should be aware of the situation, even if it was a fucking channel with.
No, you
100
should. No, I'm like, you definitely should. But the fact they haven't and now they are, it's like, that's something which is pretty surprising.
Yeah, but even if you have like 10K subscribers, I don't give a fuck, man. He's a fucking CEO of YouTube, and if the system worked actually right with how they advertise your channel on YouTube, they would actually earn a lot of money because people will be getting a lot of more subscribers and stuff like that. And I think it's kind of expected from the YouTube CEO.
What did Jay just say? Because I had something to say and it slipped out of my mind. You don't even know. What did Jay literally just
I
say?
don't remember.
don't remember.
Oh,
I
thank
didn't
you,
hear him.
niggas. I love how much you absorb my information.
No, you said something about...
I would say, I think I said,
That you can have a small voice, a large voice with a small channel. Basically. Yes.
That was
I
me.
need specific words.
Oh, then I
So-
don't know then.
I had a really good thing to go on to.
Oh well. Rip.
I was on the topic of you don't have to be big.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a giant channel to get the attention of
At least you
I
should.
can't remember what I was going to say.
the.
I do agree with that though. I think I was going to say subs. Something about subs. You can have 1 million subs, but if you get 10 views per video, you're doing a shit job. So like, you got to think about I Hate Everything, Grade Under A. Their views to subs ratios are insane.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
crazy
hold up.
good.
If you look at how much has Frank got? I know Frank's a bit of an AZ channel, but how many?
2 million, I want to say.
Right. If you look at Frank, he gets at least 1 million views each video without fail,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So does PewDiePie. PewDiePie has like.
It's
You
These
gotta
guys
think
are
about
like-
that for a second though. He has 42 million, but he gets like 3 million a video.
3 million a
That's
video.
not that many. I'm pretty sure Vanos gets more, doesn't he?
3 million.
Yeah,
a
he
video.
gets like 5 million, 10 million a
I'm
video,
gonna
I
look
think.
this 'cause I swear
The thing is
PewDiePie-
that PewDiePie is always the same thing. I mean, he's been here since 2008, so he's pretty much repetitive. But maybe people started to notice. But
Okay, no,
All
you're
right, so
He gets-
Vanos has
he gets
16
that.
million, and it gets around 4 million, 5 million a video.
Yeah, he's huge. Like that's huge. That's fucking huge. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that PewDiePie doesn't put effort into his video because his videos are really well edited. But the thing is that he's been here since 2008. We all know the reactions that he has. It's all the same.
It's another thing though, really, is like if you don't evolve with the. I've seen so many YouTubers fall off, like since I've been watching videos in like 2009. Like when Tabe, he used to be huge, and then you have Hutch,
Yeah.
he used to be huge, and then you have who else? You know, Grizz used to be huge.
What's with all these one-syllable YouTubers?
Then you
Grizz,
had what was his name? The guy who only used to knife in COD. What was his name?
Use me only blade.
Yeah, he used to be huge.
I think that
only
has
used to be
something
Blade.
to do with the actual things they had on their channel, like say COD.
That's
I
why
think
you
COD's-
adapt though.
I think COD's died down. I mean, unless you're Ali A, nigga, if COD isn't popping like it was back then,
But that's why you adapt.
Hello,
though.
guys,
Like,
it's the LEA.
like Ceen Annas, he adapts.
Yeah.
He's still relevant. Philip DeFranco, he is still relevant.
but it's mixing it. It's mixing it right. It's kind of doing something new. You can't just sit there and do the exact same thing and expect to stay relevant that long.
I believe it's just-
Yeah, but
PewDiePie
it's
went-
not the same thing.
I know what I was gonna say. I know what I was
What?
gonna say. I remember what I was gonna say. The YouTube benchmark for the amount of views a channel should get, in terms of subscribers to views, is 10%, I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
10%.
I would agree.
So the fact that I think I was going to talk about the fact that I Hate Everything and shit gets like almost 200, especially when they were smaller, like it got a lot more. It shows how successful they were. That's what I was going to say. For those who don't,
I would
know, it is
agree.
10%. I'm pretty sure it's. I remember Boogie298 said in one of his videos, he said it was 10 to 20% depending on a lot of variables. I say 10 because I think that's.
I'm gonna go back to what Jay said. Although, yeah, Filthy Frank is an AZ channel. He has 1.8 million subscribers, but he manages to get between 1 to 5 million a video.
That's what I mean. Look at that. That's insane. He's getting over so that's more people more people are watching his videos than are actually subscribed to him.
Yeah.
Subscribers don't really mean anything. PewDiePie has managed to stay that pot.
I think subscribers are just gonna be like, at that size, when you're getting that many views, I think subscribers just means I'm gonna come back to this later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna come back to this channel later on, and then the other like 4 million other views are like
That's
just
what I
random
don't
views.
get. Frank's videos are his views are so consistent. Like he always gets the same amount.
It's something new every time though, so
Yeah, but everyone knows what he's like.
I think-
weird. His channel's very. It surprises me. Even his second channel gets like loads of views, and they're only like clips from the last one or extras.
Channels don't rely on subscribers to make a living. Obviously, the people behind, like the actual people who subscribe matter, but the views themselves are what keeps a channel alive. Like I said, if you have 1 million subscribers but get like 2 views, then you're fucked. But if you have 2 subscribers and get 1 million views each video, then that matters more, because like that is what a channel lives off. That's again why you see so many channels fall off, and it's that element of being able to adapt to the times. So like, say when COD was getting down the shitter, you move on to the next thing, or you do something else you enjoy, like filming landscapes or whatever you like. It completely depends on the person to person. And that's a key of YouTube. You can kind of see people in the racing community already doing it. Well, some people anyway. AR12 and Slaptrain certainly aren't doing it. Theo's doing it, essentially. Like, you can see he's slowly kind of making his channel more like real life based, and he's playing other games. Like, he's playing Just Cause for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then someone else was playing Just Cause 2, but I can't remember who it was.
EK Drifter.
No, not fucking him. He plays Far Cry. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Someone else, another racing YouTuber did it, and it wasn't EK.
It might have been, what's his name?
Slaptrain.
No.
Trying to think.
No, I'm pretty sure Slaptrain played.
Tomcat.
Was it Tomcat?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's still the same thing. It's like the fact that you can see this slowly making that move. I mean, even like I like to think I am to an extent with the real life stuff. Obviously, it's very slow right now because it's really hard to get people to like showcase the car, especially when it takes like 2 hours to get all the footage. But like, it's just slowly adapting, and change isn't always a bad thing. A lot of people don't like change, and I get why, because like it's weird to get used to something else.
If I was splashing the cash, I'd be going to car meets like every week.
If I had a way
have a
of
camera
getting
set
there,
up, so I can't do that.
if I had a way of getting there, I would. To be honest, like it's. I don't know, it's all a growing thing. When you're small, you can't really do anything huge. I think I will always do racing games because it's not something which can get unpopular because it's such a broad, field. And then when you do racing games, the kind of subgenres that branch off that, like real life car stuff, and then like obviously you got the gaming side of things. Being in the racing game community is so like. There's so many things you can go into. Really, let's be honest, branching out isn't going to be a hard job. If you have a racing game channel and it dies, you're doing something very wrong because there's so many things you can do. Unlike FIFA, for example, where you can only play one game and most people only played one mode and in Ultimate Team. Like, that has such limited content compared over here. When I first started doing racing, I think I might have already talked to last week, but when I first came over here, literally everyone does car builds. That's all people do. That's so boring. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, it's so boring. If you limit yourself to just car builds, or like, why should people subscribe? What's unique about that? A lot of other people do car builds. What do you add to the car build to make? Obviously, everyone here does car builds because it's just something which I kind of feel like it's good to do because people search for it and it's a good way to grow. But it's not unique. And when you run a channel only off car builds, it's like.
It's gonna get really stale really fast.
Especially only on one game. Like, if you're literally just doing Forza car builds, of course your channel's gonna die.
But what about if people are going to them for their personality?
No, that's not.
Still, though, it's the same concept every time. It's the same thing.
Well, couldn't you say that about... I mean, I understand. I get what you're saying.
I'm not talking about the personality, though. I'm talking about the type of video. You can still apply your personality to different types of video.
Isn't that the whole point of a YouTube channel? You go there for a specific thing.
No, I'm not saying the personality thing is completely void, because obviously I agree with that. I think, yeah, you do go to the channel for personality, but if you're only applying that personality to literally one style of video... Like, I mean, because like for me at least, like I like to run different series. Like, if you're literally going into a game, building a car and leaving, it's like I've seen that before. Like, it's boring. I don't personally like to watch that unless you're adding something unique to it, like a twist, or whether I've got the series Undefeated, Road to Minutes. Like, no one really does stuff like that. It's like
I think that, for example, to explain a little bit better, then you could compare it to TV. Top Gear, when you had Jeremy Clarkson, you like his personality, but also in the TV show, they did lots of things. They didn't only show cars. They actually did whatever they fucking wanted, and it was just new content all the time, and that it was updated. And
exactly, if Top Gear was literally them driving a car around building a car, driving it around a track, and then that was it. If that's what it was for like 6 seasons, I guarantee it wouldn't be as popular. Like, it's one thing I learned in being in the FIFA community is There is so many. I don't think people realize this in the racing game community because it's so small and there's a lack of people. But there is so many things you can do. I really kind of. I squeezed everything out of Ultimate Team to get the amount of videos I could out of it, series-wise, and thinking of new ideas. And although
welcome to my Squad Builder episode 51.
And although it's full of fucking aids throwing chairs around bullshit, the amount of creativity, like some of the series people make, like there was one I used to. Do I want to say this because I might do this in the future? Fuck it. There was one called Russian Roulette. And I'm going to bring this into the racing soon. I'm trying to think of the right place, right time. But basically, he used to have a roulette table, and he used to get a random number on it, so say 51, and he'd go to the 5th page, and then he'd get the first card on the 5th page. If you do something with the racing game, where like you're playing on Need for Speed, and you're customizing a car, and each part has a different random number generator, and you go, say you get 5, and you have to go and get the 5th part, is that not, like, interesting to you? Like, is that not something unique?
It's innovative. It's something new.
No one really has that.
Watch out because somebody might copy you. Just
You do it. I don't give a shit. I'll do it better, Nicky. No, I'm joking. But like, none of the big tubers anyway have that creativity, and I think that's.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because like they already made it, so. They're not.
But that's not, again. That's not adjusting to the times. It's not adapting. That's not making itself unique.
Hey guys,
like,
welcome to my test drive let's play. Wow, regular.
I give up. I'm not going to speak. If you want to interrupt with your shitty jokes, let them.
Okay, I was just trying to play it safe, but
you don't need to talk this close to the mic.
Yeah, especially among the big channels, I just don't feel like there's any real creativity. I feel like the kind of latest trend dash thing which is popular is showcases, but with showcases, I think it's because it's so new, people don't mind watching it over and over again. You know what I mean? Commentaries has been around since 2009, basically. 2007 if you want to go back that far with COD. It's been around for ages.
I think with a showcase and a commentary, the difference is that a showcase, first of all, I specifically make my showcases try and make them under 3 minutes, because unless it's something unless it's something I've worked on and I want it to be longer, the average length of my videos, I want them to be under 3 minutes, because people will get bored of seeing the same shots, same car. Like
I would understand that, because like if you have a story behind what you're doing, I don't mind watching it for like 5 minutes. That's not bad. If it's like a short film, I don't care. But if it's like just focused on one car the whole time,
isn't that the same concept with commentaries though? Is if you ramble on for ages and ages and ages, people are going to get bored. Yeah. But then if you get your points simple and concise, then people aren't going to get bored. But it's the same with both things, if you know what I mean. But it just turns out with showcases, it's a lot shorter of a time span because people get bored quicker.
Yeah.
Because like here, we could talk for an hour and people will literally watch for an hour. But if we were talking about the same thing for an hour, literally we did one topic for an hour, people get bored.
Yeah.
Is that's kind of what you mean, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think eventually it will get to the point where it won't completely die, because I think commentaries went through this kind of phase where they kind of just not died, but they kind of went through a slump.
I think it depends on the topic, though.
I'm talking generally, just voice-based videos where you're doing any series really that any of us do, minus Jay, because obviously you're a showcase channel. But I think generally, showcases not maybe a year's time. I think I can see them getting quite stale. Just like I can see him going through the slump which commentaries went through.
I mean, yeah, just look at Domestic Mango. I was subscribed to that guy, and his content was really cool for Forza, and his showcases were
his
absolutely
content
awesome.
is sick.
It's sick, but I don't feel the rush of watching his videos.
But that initial wow factor, you watch, it fades away, and unless you can keep ramping it up, then people are going to get bored and leave. And that's the thing, especially with showcases, is if you can't get that initial high again, then people are going to forget. And that's I like something that Jay does really well. It's like if you when you watch each video, it has a different tone to it, and it exceeds the last. And if you don't exceed the last, especially amongst the commentary video, I mean either really, people won't come back. And again, it all comes back to the point of adapting, and that's why you see so many YouTubers fall off. I can genuinely see a few racing YouTubers fall off like in the next 5 years, long term.
I like what I'm doing. I do. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I like doing showcases. But I don't want to do it to the extent like I'm gonna do it every few days. I do it like maybe once every 2-3 weeks.
I'm trying to phase out doing it too.
Yeah.
I feel like it's less special if you do it so regularly.
Yeah.
The commentaries, I feel like YouTube is kind of it grew off commentaries almost. Like for me anyway, that's where I've been watching it. Like I've been watching it since the dawn. Well, not the dawn, but like very early on. And like I feel like I've grown up with it, especially through secondary school. Like I went through a phase where I remember when the first iPad came out, we got one, and it had that YouTube app, and I used to literally sit there, find out where my sub box was, and watch every single video every night. And the more channels I subscribed to, the longer it got. It started off as 10 minutes, then 30 minutes, an hour, then 2 hours, and like I just feel like I kind of learned the way people do it, and after watching it for so long, you kind of understand a lot more about it. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the things I apply can be reversed and said about the showcases as well. It's all really about people keeping people engaged. If they enjoy the stuff, then they enjoy the stuff. But people, you know, if you do the same thing over and over and over again, I mean, like Jay, you can end up literally just doing like, if you only did design showcases, like only the design showcase, people get bored and they'd leave. But the fact you do different types of showcases, that keeps people entertained.
And he changes his profile picture and banner all the time.
Like,
That's innovative.
and like, it just, I mean, I guess the original point was, I believe the racing game, a lot of the bigger racing YouTubers kind of do the same stuff. And I guess to an extent, that's kind of true.
Yeah.
To an extent. But like, who am I to say? Who am I to say? I'm a no one. So.
True.
Sure.
Should we go on to the next topic? Fuck my life, that's 47 minutes.
Sure.
Should we go straight on to Need for Speed Hot Rods?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's get right into the news. So basically, if you guys didn't already know, Hot Rods got leaked, I guess, to Need for Speed.
Leaked.
Yes.
Leak's the right word. Do you want me to give you the link towards the picture so you can put it on the...
Si, senor.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to put it on my screen, so if you're watching, you can have a look. Basically, that is what they shared. Essentially, it's just a picture of a hot rod in Need for Speed. You can't get much more explanatory than that. What do you guys think?
Can I just say something before we start?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have to touch this topic again. If you don't like the way Need for Speed is going with the game right now, if you don't like what Ghost Game is doing to the franchise, go and play something else. Stop being a bitch. You look pathetic, and I'm telling you, from watching and seeing how you are being on the internet, you look dumb. You just look dumb, upset,
Childish.
depressed. You look like you need to have a very good meal.
Very good wank.
If you want to, complain about a game and still play it, make videos of it, there is something wrong there. So I'm just gonna say it because, I don't know if anyone else is, but you look like a twat. So I ain't even saying no names. I'm just putting it out there because I know people watch this in spite and then dislike the video. Why are you here? Sure. Yeah, I just think people really, really need to go over themselves. And apparently I have some sort of reputation for calling people kids. This is
shut
why.
the fuck up, Jay. The 350Z should be a Need for Speed, not CSGO.
This is why
fuck
I
you.
call people kids, because that's a childish attitude. It's a childish,
It was childish, yeah.
you're being. Come on now, man. Don't play it. Just move on with your life.
Play yourself.
You're just wasting your time. Like, no one cares. You're not going to change anything with your moaning, bitch.
Especially when you have a fucking event in the game.
I'm
Okay.
done though. I ain't got
Don't
time.
start the game.
I'm done.
So back on to Hot Rods. Basically, they teased this screenshot, and it's
Yep.
a Ford Model A. I think Charlie said last night.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's what Charlie said.
So,
Yeah.
I don't really know about hot rods, to be honest. I don't really give a shit. Hot rods aren't really my thing. I would like to see 350Z, but
I care because I think that the customization is gonna be sick.
I'm still gonna try it out, don't get me wrong.
Coming out the side and shit, and you just
especially the fact it's free.
I was talking to a friend last night, and he's like, this isn't really like necessary, but I'm like, but it's sick though. Like
cares?
I'm not gonna deny it. Like although shut, give me a minute. Although I feel like it doesn't, you know, it doesn't look like a Need for Speed thing to have in your game. Regardless, I still think it's sick as fuck, and I'm hyped to customize those hot rods.
It looks cool.
I don't think it makes sense for them to only include one car, which
I don't think
leads
they
me
will.
to think
It will.
it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot more hot rods, or I want to see American muscle cars. I want to see old American muscle cars. I want to see a
69 Camaro,
65.
69 Camaro.
I want to see a 69 Camaro. I want to see maybe an old Charger, or maybe even Challenger, and whatever.
I think,
Just
I
give me
think
it.
they got,
If I see a 69 Camaro, I'm gonna slap Jay's ass so hard.
I think we're getting our first car pack.
Will that? Well, obviously.
Don't put my word. Don't take my word for it.
And I hope with this
I'm
car
thinking.
pack, hopefully is that what it is. I hope that's what it is. Hopefully we get more garage spaces.
I'm gonna go ahead and that leads me straight to what I was gonna say. I'm gonna go ahead and throw out a prediction for y'all niggas. I think there's gonna be new cars, so I reckon it'll be the hot rod, some classic American muscle, and maybe a JDM car if we are lucky. Although I feel like there's already a lot of that in there, so it doesn't make sense logically to go ahead and put. It doesn't make fuck off. It doesn't make sense for them to add any more JDM cars because there's so many in there. I think more garage spaces are going to come. I think they'll up it to 10. I think they're going to add the manual in.
Yeah.
If they've worked on it, which I'm not sure if they have, because I don't talk to anyone there. But like maybe we'll support because
Hold
the
up a
PC
second.
launch.
Hold up a sec. What happened to neons?
Niggy, don't worry, I got this shit. I'm doing my predictions. I was gonna say neons. I think neons will be in there. I think this will be a huge update considering it's before PC launch, and I reckon all of this shit's gonna be in
Yeah,
PC
they've
on
got to
launch.
give people who play PC a reason to buy it.
As well as the people for console to get hyped, because
Yeah.
you can't just have the PC launch and then the console guys not have anything. It's like otherwise you feel like you kind of fucked them up, really. So I reckon that's what's going to be in it. I reckon more garage spaces, more cars, manual. Maybe we'll support. Maybe. I'll be honest.
Will support coming from
Neons.
consoles.
Neons. They said they're looking into it on Reddit, I think.
Alright.
But that's my prediction. I reckon.
I'm still surprised they still browse that subreddit because of all the toxicity on it.
It's got a lot better.
I know the mods have stepped in.
The pinned post
Yeah,
is
I saw that.
how to give constructive criticism, and I laughed so much when I saw that. And
The
it
fact that they
literally goes
had
through.
to do that.
Oh my god, it's hilarious. But
The fact alone that they actually had to do that because the community there is so toxic. I mean,
but yeah, I believe this update is going to be absolutely smell.
I think it's gonna be like slalom, and then
Slalom. Okay, so I think we should go ahead and read the comments, Q&A.
yeah.
Q&A comments, or should we talk about Sandpepper for a bit? Because that's going to be irrelevant.
Pepper.
That's going to be irrelevant next week.
Everybody wants to be Sam Pepper. Getting them girls from London. Got them glasses on, got the chains on, looking hella fly, yes.
Shay, I just want to compliment you on one thing. You are great at introducing some of the topics today. I love you.
So Sam Pepper is God. I think everyone needs to be like him. Everyone just needs to change their channels. Put an eye on your channel art because you're so indie. Just
Whisper into my
such a good guy. He's the people's
Whisper
choice.
into
Should
my
have a
ear.
Speedway
You gotta whisper into my ear. Whisper into my ear.
what's going on.
I wanna lick you.
See now, everyone who was just watching this video.
They've got a boner. That's what they've got. Anyway, Sam Pepper. We should talk about this because next week it's gonna become a bit more like less relevant. I feel like now is the optimum time. Sam Pepper basically proclaimed that he was quitting YouTube and didn't quit.
Oh, why is that? Because Paula.
Okay, so basically we talk about this. Everyone's forgiving Sam Pepper, but he's a fucking cunt, and no one should forgive him. So basically, people are saying, "Oh, give him a second chance, give him a second." Like a fucking pussy. You're a pussy if you think that. Fact. This
These
nigga
are fact.
has basically loitered money out of everyone who has ever clicked on his channel. Yet these niggas are giving him another chance. What the fuck? How does that make any sense? That's like me selling Niner as an underage boy, and then me saying, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't know he was underage," and then going out and doing it again. What is the difference? What is the difference?
You got sold.
What is the difference? There is no difference. He sold him. Yeah, he did. He sold himself out, and then he said sorry, and now he's doing it again.
Yeah.
What is this?
He even said that his pranks are fake.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know
That all my pranks were fake.
what was going on. I just wanted to make some money.
He started off with me making videos with my friends, and then it had to raise the bar because other prank channels were doing even crazier stuff, and he just got out of hand. And I'm so sorry. Just forgive me. Fuck your shit. It's stupid.
Some people are coming back to YouTube.
And the thing is, he didn't even delete the videos. He put them on private.
Yeah.
So maybe he's waiting for that switch of people saying like, "Oh no, yeah, I'm sorry for this dude, man." And then he's gonna come back with new pranks and shit. He's gonna have all of his videos up, and then he's gonna get that ad revenue unless Merlin comes and
Unless Merlin comes. Nah, serious note. Sam Pepper needs to actually just jump off a cliff. To be honest, all he's doing is manipulating people.
jump off a cliff, go sexual, please.
That was I was slicking myself.
I would watch that. I would watch and click back on it.
He's he's doing what he did originally, manipulating people, getting money out of you. He's a waste man. Kill him, fuck him, hang him, do whatever you need to do.
Man, that's not me.
He's not safe. He's not safe.
Oh,
He does not,
with the same
he does
word,
not
man.
like his Fanta with no ice. He does not like his Fanta with ice. He is a pagan. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to go on to the Q&A questions. This is only a quick topic. We don't really need to discuss that too long. We all have the same opinion, really, don't we? He's a fucking dickhead and he needs to go and shoot himself.
Yes.
Senor.
So, Q&A questions. I'm going to go ahead and go on.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Q&A like Waggo!
Waggo!
Arriba! Okay, so I've got mine up, so should I go through mine first?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I have dos comientos.
save me.
And none of them are questions. Okay, let's go.
Alright, so this one's from Joe, the Addict Sergeant. And his question is, would you rather have the M3 Most Wanted 2005 or your Dream R32-33? I'm going to modify it slightly so it's all to us. So, would you rather have the M3 GTR or your dream car?
Dream car.
Dream car.
Why?
Me and Jay gonna be scurrying with our RX-7s though.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like in my Sylvia because the RX-7 you can have that. That can be yours
If
now.
the M3 GTR is customized already, I'll take the M3.
Hold on. What the fuck you just say, Jay? What did you just say?
Whoa.
No, Jay. No.
No. Stop. You are telling me
Talking close to our mics.
you would rather have. I'm talking too close.
No, he's been a retard, like usual.
You're telling me you would rather have.
Can I think about this? You can buy an R32, but a one-of-a-kind M3 GTR, literally exactly the same as it is in the game. That R32s are far and far between. You can get many updates. There's so many out there, V-Spec 2s, V-Spec 1s, whatever, but there's not any M3 GTRs with the exact same body kit, the customization, all that shit.
I would still go with my dream car.
Like, and plus, I kind of would want to buy my dream car too. That's another thing. Is like, I guess I feel like it'd be more rewarding to buy it instead of just being.
Okay, you're thinking about this way too logically.
I mean,
Is it too logically, or is it?
it's my dream car for something. Like there's a reason of why.
I still love the M3 GTR. Like,
I even really
love
like it.
I saw it in a video game, and I don't think I would need to have it in real life. I mean, it's a cool car and everything, but I would still prefer to have my dream car.
I think the reason why people don't like it as much is because it's so popular. A lot of things get to the point where.
I love that car. I love that car. The problem is that I would literally have my dream car, customize it how I want, and then just He's mine. It's mine. You know, I can do whatever the fuck I
That
want.
sounded so solid.
It's just the fact the M3 GTR is so much more expensive and so much more rare, and it's just you don't find it anywhere. If you were telling me you could get me a one of a kind R32, which there was only 2 made, then yeah, sure. But like, I can get myself an R32.
But it's the same thing as saying.
Go then, get it. Go and get it right now. Go out
go
and go and get
Well, nigga,
yourself
I ain't gonna get that
too.
shit now, but I'm gonna get the shit in the future. Like, I'm gonna get that shit ASAP, rocky, quick, nigga. Pow! Next question is from Kevin Foodie. I completely slated your name. I'm so sorry, but
I'm sorry.
but-
Straight up hippo here.
the
You're
first
safe.
one-
Guys, okay, hold on. I'm gonna interrupt everyone for a second. Have you guys not seen CJ do the dab like fucking 5 times?
Yeah, I have. I'm ignoring him.
I missed every
What?
time, and I'm glad I missed every
Yeah,
time.
same.
Now I don't have hepatitis C. Anyway, his first question is: if you could turn any unusual car into a drift car, for example, Corsa, Odysseys, Priuses, what would you pick and why?
Volkswagen Beetle, like the old one, and then make it like a drifty car. Like, drifty.
Why?
What about a Liberty Walk Prius?
That already
Yes.
exists.
Exactly.
I know it does.
Oh,
That would be actually quite sick. The Liberty Walk Prius is actually really nice, and I know
Yes.
people don't like it, but I
would.
like it.
There is a Lexus that's electric, or hybrid, and I quite like it.
The hatchback one.
Yeah, I really quite like that car. I would use that. Also, skirt, you wouldn't hear me coming. I'm like, you even hear the engine.
You come out again like, you just hear the hum. Speedway.
I know.
Baby, I miss you.
I don't know. That's a hard question. I'm trying to think of a car which I could use.
Yeah, same here. I just.
Smart car.
Does it have to be? Is it a smart
Oh,
car?
I know. The smart.
Smart car.
Why? It has like a
Because
top
it's
speed
so
of
fucking
80 miles
stupid.
per hour. Why?
I don't give a fuck.
What about an A1? An A1's
Oh,
not a
an
typical drift
A1.
car.
Oh my god.
A1's not really a typical drift car, is it? It's not really odd, but it's not like a typical
Audi
drift
A1.
car. Yeah.
I love the A1, dude.
Yeah, but it's not like a typical drift car. Like it's just a bit
There's a
random.
rally version of that car.
Is there?
Mini Cooper.
I know there's the super sport thing, but I didn't think there
I swear
was.
there's a race spec of that. I swear.
There is. They sell one. I know they sell one, or maybe like an old shape Polo.
Ooh, I'm gonna change my answer to a Saab 95. It's the one without a steering wheel, and it has
I
the
can't
2
take-
joysticks on the side that you have to control it with.
You know, if you
Oh,
Google,
the DeLorean.
Cam.
The
No,
DeLorean.
no, it's a Saab.
Cam,
No, I won the DeLorean. I won.
I'm googling an Audi A1 race car, and I'm just sitting there.
That's it. You know, front wheel drive drifting Honda Civic.
See, I was thinking Civic,
Yes.
but Civic's like, I don't know, it's too JDM. Like, I'd want something less JDM. And I've seen that exact car, and it looks like a rallycross car, not a drift car.
still not. It wouldn't be.
So A1's not an option.
I wouldn't. I don't know. Sure, a problem, but like, it's still a sporty car. Like, I'd
You s-
still say they're quite mad.
So like you. Okay, let me think of an answer.
Like, if
I'm,
you saw
I'm,
one drifting, you wouldn't be like, "That's weird."
I'm gonna give y'all niggas a second question while I think of my first answer still. So, would you rather have to race with a budget wheel with all functions but working like shit, or have an expensive wheel but no features but it will last forever?
No features, but will last forever.
No. No
Yeah, I
features.
can agree. No features.
No features.
Yeah, no features.
I still haven't thought of my first answer, so I'm going to give you the third question. And the third question is, would you rather challenge DJ Khaled to a street race or Marcus Nielsen?
Marcus Nielsen.
Marcus.
Nielsen.
He's so
Bad.
fucking cool, man.
Marcus Nielsen. I'd love to meet Marcus in real life. I'm
Yes.
going to say a Tesla Model S.
The one.
Wow.
That is a good one because they are quick as hell.
So,
You know what's great about Teslas? You don't even have to worry about shifting. You have one gear the whole time.
that's true. Yeah, it's true. And they actually are rapid. But don't even... Go back on to the next question. It's from ZanePlays3, and this question is, do you think Rockstar Games have the potential to make one of the best games in Midnight Club 3? Like Midnight Club 3 even.
Yeah, I do, but I doubt they will.
They
Yeah,
could have
it's-
potential,
yeah.
but I doubt they will too.
I don't think they will do that.
Hope so. Yeah, here's to praying, but we'll see. People still comment on that Midnight Club coming to E3 video that I made last year. And I'm like, oh fuck, I feel so bad. Anyway, next gen gaming says, if Need for Speed 2015 was made by Criterion, what do you think it would be like,
I don't know.
and what would it have in it?
I don't know.
Really
if I
is
would
It kind
buy
of
it.
already is made by Criterion.
They can't do developers of Criterion games in Ghost games.
Yeah, it's kind of like half.
Nigga, can you imagine if that? Oh, I'll kill myself.
It was made by Criterion in the same sense it was made by Black Box, if you think about it that way.
Yeah.
Because they've still got Black Box
They're
devs there.
Black Box, yeah, they're Black Box developers.
Haven't
so.
they got devs from like
Everywhere.
over? Yeah,
Yeah, from like they've got some devs who worked on TDU 2,
that's what I'm saying.
Forza, Midnight
They have
Club,
some
well, everywhere.
Black box, don't they?
Everywhere.
He just said that, yeah.
So what do I think it would be like? I think it would be, wouldn't be import
Porn?
based. Did I say import? It wouldn't be
You
import
horny,
based.
nigga?
I mean, it is porn, but that's besides the point. It's car porn.
Oh damn, Jay's webcam is shitting on itself right now.
I'm gonna
Okay,
shit on
there
his
goes
face.
Good.
I'm gonna shit on your face, Joe. And you're gonna eat it. I think it would be a lot of drifting and boosting. God, you haven't heard that in a while, have you? So, next question is from Jazz. And this question is, what would the story of Most Wanted 2012 be like if you created it? I'm stirring like mad today. Fuck my little...
I didn't understand anything. Your quality went to this shit.
Yeah.
Did it? Okay, I'll say it again.
Quality.
What would the story of Most Wanted 2012 be like if you created it? It'd be an actual fucking story about the Blacklist.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Same.
Simple.
I make it since like the cutscenes are weird as shit. I make it like you're in a car crash and then you're in a coma and you're experiencing all this shit. Kind of like Driver San Francisco. I don't know. And then you wake up and then you find out you're not. And I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
Great story! Sign him up!
That's the DLC.
Why
There you
all
go.
the commentaries make sense.
Anyone else want to take that question before we go?
The quality has gone really
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, really, really fucking bad.
We're gonna have to like quick this up then, Niggy. You're gonna have to answer the questions. Anyone else want to finish that off before we go to the next one?
I'm good.
What about the whole?
Alright, next one from me. Next one from Mealink, and he says, what racing game that a lot of people like you... Wait, what?
What?
Wait, basically, what is an overrated racing game excluding Forza, I think? That's what it means.
Forza isn't overrated.
That's what he said in his comment. Don't shoot the messenger, Niggy.
I'm saying Forza isn't overrated.
I don't know.
I don't really can't.
Sixes,
don't
but
know.
let's not get into that.
Not.
This is racing games that are overrated.
I don't think a lot of racing games are overrated, to be honest.
No.
that's fine.
I'm trying to think.
Underground 2 for me, but that's really it.
This is.
Yeah, but it's because you don't like Underground 2 because you're a pagan.
No, I like Underground too, but I can't agree with
No,
CJ.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about CJ.
Well, he. Well,
No.
yeah, I prefer Underground.
I actually
1.
do agree with him.
PGR4.
Really?
I hated PGR4. The physics in that game were awful compared to PGR3.
Is it really overrated though?
In my opinion, it is. Yeah.
But not really many. Not many
Carbon.
Carbon.
No, go fuck yourself.
nigga,
Because you
that
guys
game
know
is
I don't like Carbon.
No, it's not overrated.
I mean, it's my opinion.
And it's my opinion. I don't like Underground 2, so I guess.
Did I say shit about you saying no? No, that was them niggas. Don't come at me, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I
I
don't
was
give a
just
fuck.
saying it's a two-way
God,
street.
got
Calm down.
him.
Maybe you should let me finish before you start berating me. All
I'm
right.
gonna let you finish.
You interrupted me, you bitch.
Excuse me. You
I'm gonna
should
find out
calm
where you live
down.
and slit your fingers off. Eat them on a barbecue.
But yeah, it's a two-way street. Calm down. Shh.
Why are you getting so close to your mic like a fucking autist?
Because I need you to calm down. Oh look, I know what he's
He's
doing.
gonna do
I know
it.
what he's doing. I know what he's doing.
He's gonna do it.
Yeah, I know what he's doing.
No, okay. Anyone want to say anything before we go on to the next question?
No, I'm good.
Kick CJ.
Next question is actually quite funny because it links back to CJ. It's from Haroon Ali's question is, how did CJ's desk really get sticky?
You guys want to see it?
Rewarded!
Cam, you are so safe. So safe.
All right, next question is: should Snoop Dogg come back in a Need for Speed expansion pack, smoking weed?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was in No Limits when he came in Need for Speed 2015 as
he was in No Limits.
Imagine if Snoop Dogg came in a
Some
DLC.
lowriders like, dude.
Dude, the hot rods, dude.
Hot rod? No. Lowriders.
Oh
Am
my
I the
God.
only one that's excited by that prospect?
No.
I would be. Dude.
Hydraulics.
If they had that Impala, nigga, the views like rolling.
Hydraulics and Need for Speed.
Yeah.
Me and
yeah, that
Stu will
was
be
sick.
rolling like the vato.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
I would be very welcoming of hydraulics and lowriders, and maybe even SUVs if that was the expansion pack. Thinking about it logically,
Could you imagine Snoop Dogg appearing in the cutscene and saying, "Rolling down the
I want
street."
a side.
I thought of something even better. So you know how Range Rovers, you get the Overfinch Range Rovers, and you can get like the Khan Range Rovers, like the customized ones. Imagine licensed parts for Range Rovers. I don't even like Range Rovers,
Yes.
but I think that would be sick. That's a legit
With
thing they can do.
with
Scion
Ludacris
XP.
as icon.
Scion XP.
Rip
Yes.
Zion.
Rip.
Yep.
Okay, should we go on to the next question?
No.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, then CJ, you don't have to answer. So, number one, when did you first fall in love with your dream car? Number two, would you rather have a? Why can't I read today? Why can't I actually read today? It's really something for me. What would you rather have for a track day car? Special edition Aventador, McLaren 675 LT, GT3 RS, or a Nismo GTR? And number three, how would you feel if your girlfriend / future wife told you to sell your dream car and start having kids? And that's from McRacer GT2.
Slow divorce.
So the first one is, how did you first fall in love with your dream car? So who wants to go first?
Since my dad got his Integra, I like the Integra. That's really all there is to it.
Carvin.
I played Need for Speed.
I play Need for Speed 2. Need for Speed Carvin.
No, okay. I played Need for Speed. I think it was man. How did I fall? I think actually, it was probably because of Carbon. The reason why I like the RX-7 so much, especially the RX-8. I think back then I liked the RX-8 even more. Like out when I had to go to the store with my parents when I was like 8 years old, I would like point out an RX-8 and I'd say, I like that car. That's one of my favorite cars.
Oh, that's so cute.
Dope.
I know.
That's so safe.
I wish Mazda.
But
was
I think I think the reason why
Carry on, Nyla.
one of you guys can go next. Fuck it.
All right. R32. Actually, no. Like,
Where the fuck are your manners? Can you not just, I'm back. I said 1 minute. I went. I came back. Can you fill me in?
what? We're giving the answers, and we're going to leave it to you because you don't know what the
That's
question.
another question.
We were going to tell you at the end. What's wrong with that?
Because I was trying to talk. I didn't
Man, don't
realize
care
what
about all that. I don't care about all that. Don't at me. Guess R32. I actually don't know. I think, okay, so this is where it started. It started off in Underground 1. Yeah, Underground 1. With
No,
the
it
Skyline.
wasn't.
No. This is where it starts, though. Underground 1 with the Skyline, and Underground 2 with the Skyline. And I really like the Skyline and the RX-8. RX-8 was my favourite car for a long time, but I really like the Skyline.
Oh yeah.
And then I found out there was more than one type of Skyline. And that was quite a few years ago, I think.
That was like a year ago.
4 years ago. It wasn't too long, actually. But I found out there was more than one Skyline. And then I fell in love with the R33, and then I fell in love with the R32, and then for the past year and a half, 2 years, the R32 has just been my favorite car.
You're telling me you
I
didn't
think-
know? You didn't know there was more than one Skyline 4 years ago.
Probably not. No. Wait, 4 years ago. What year were we in then?
He was 12.
2012.
So you were 12. So
Yeah, no, I didn't have a clue. I thought it was just the R34.
Really?
What was I gonna say?
Nigga, you a
What?
noob.
Oh, what was the first Need for Speed game to have an R32? Wasn't it World?
the run. Wait.
No, World came before the run.
Yeah, it's an MMO though. It's like
Yeah,
kind of
like the first proper NFS game would be
Wasn't
the
it
run
Shift?
then. Wait,
No, it wasn't it
I
Shift?
don't remember it being in Shift.
Shift had it.
Or
I think
Shift
Shift had it.
2.
I think it was in Shift.
It
was
had
in
to be
Shift
the
2.
run. It had to be the run.
It was in Shift 2. I think the run was the first one though.
The first proper one, yeah.
And then, or Skyline Generations.
Oh yeah, I had
PS1.
all of them on them except for.
I had all of them.
33.
But I think it was like the first time I saw an R32, I was like, I want one. Like, I want one. It's like, sometimes when you look through Stance Nation, you see a car you like, and I want that.
Oh,
It was like that, and then it escalated. Anyway, Speedway.
Carver. I know. I fell in love with the 240. Then I found out that the 180SX exists and the Rocket Bunny kit, and
Right. So Jay, the question was, how did you fall in love with your dream car?
Right, no, this is weird because, this is weird because my dream car, like a car that I would dream of, probably like just want to own. Like, I have quite a few, but if I was to pick one with an interesting story, it would be the Koenigsegg Agera. Now, bear with me because I wouldn't want a Koenigsegg Agera over the other cars, but with the RX-7, I've always liked it, but it's been an on and off thing. It hasn't been a constant want of a car. But the Koenigsegg Agera, I've wanted that car the minute I saw it on Forza 3. 2, 3, 4.
Same thing with me, Jay.
I think it was Forza 4 I first saw it because I don't think it was on 3. But like, nigga, the interior is white and blue and it's just like the yellow stitching and the attention to detail on that car is ridiculous.
I can respect that answer because it's like a legit dream car. Like the chances of you getting that are like slim to none.
And it's like, it's not, they've not gone out of the way to try and make something that's just unpractical, like the Bugatti Veyron, made it 4-wheel drive, heavy as fuck. And they got, if you try and drive that and you die, it's impractical beyond words. You couldn't race the Bugatti Veyron. The Koenigsegg, there's so much technology behind it. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
The new one they've just brought out, the Regera, that thing.
Oh my god!
Insane.
Oh my god!
Like, it's ugly. I don't
Really
like it, but it's insane. Like,
Yeah.
I can really respect boutique cars like that are really, they're really expensive, but they're really expensive for a reason. Okay,
I can relate to that as well because like it's the same thing with me and the R32. It's like it was literally as soon as I knew what it was, I wanted one, and then even behind the Skylines, obviously not to the extent to the Koenigsegg is, but there's like so much thought and history behind it, like with Bathurst and all that kind of stuff. Like the fact it was banned for being too good, like it's this kind of similar-esque thing. Obviously, this Agera is a completely different type of car, like completely, not even similar. The only thing that's similar is they got wheels and they go on the road. But
I mean, if you want me to be a bit more like in the range of those cars,
well, no, it's just a dream car.
Sylvia S15, right? That car has only just come back to me, but I remember in Forza 3 they had the top secret S15, right? You couldn't get that car unless you was gifted it by turn 10 or you won it in a contest, right? And I remember, I think I won a photo contest on it, and nigga, I was so hyped for a virtual car. You don't understand. I was like, nigga, not a lot of people got this car. Where that going, Fuji? I'd be like, Skosk. I was like,
Was it this one? Hold up.
it was hype. Okay.
Was it this one?
And yes,
Yeah.
yeah. There's also a Supra as well,
Yeah, I've seen the Supra.
but I think the S50. I think all S chassis cars are beautiful, but the S15 has a spot, and that is the car that I'm going for in a couple of years.
I mean, dream car's dream car. It doesn't matter what the price is.
Yeah.
Like the R32 is literally my all-time favorite car. Although I would get an M3 GTR over it, that's got nothing to do with it except the price. That's like a price thing.
Yeah.
Like if it was, you can only have one car for the rest of your life, it would be the R32 without a doubt.
Yeah.
So anyone else want to say anything else before we go on to the next question? Oh shit, we haven't finished it yet. The second question from Racer GT2 says, what track car would you rather have, an Aventador, a McLaren 675 LT, or a GT3 RS or an Nismo GTR?
Aventador's not a track.
Aventador.
No, which car would you rather have for a track day?
Aventador.
Nismo
Oh,
GTR.
Nismo GTR. And Aventador, nigga, I'll be spinning that shit out and crashing. That's too fast.
Four-wheel
I
drive.
hear about it,
Still,
Four-wheel drive. I mean,
I like.
I just think it'll be more interesting driving something that's a bit more challenging.
I'd go for the Aventador.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah, I would. Because the thing is, the 675 LT, I don't feel it's on the same level as the Aventador. The GT3 RS, I don't know, I just find it boring. I'm not sure if anyone of you guys agree.
Yeah.
Just a bit
I
boring.
don't like Porsches though.
I don't even mind them, but There's nothing exciting to it. Like the event store is just. Roar!
Yeah.
And like the Nismo,
Yeah.
I feel like the Nismo suffers from the same thing the GT3 suffers from. It's the R35 has the same design since its concept in 2002, and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't spark a flame to me anymore like it used to. Like I like it, I can respect the engineering behind it, similar with Jay and the new Koenigsegg. But like, if I had the choice between, I still feel like the event store has that spark.
Yeah.
It has
and
more
that's-
character, I think.
Just the
Yeah,
sound.
a lot more
The sound.
charisma.
Yeah.
So I said Aventador, Jay said GTR, Niner said GTR, CJ said
Aventador.
Aventador, and the Speedway said Aventador. Alright, cool. Last one is from Racer GT2. It says, how would you feel if your girlfriend or future wife told you to sell your dream car to have
Lol
kids?
divorce, lol divorce, lol divorce.
What I would do is I'd fuck her and then divorce her.
Same.
I would just put her in my basement.
If she actually like forced it upon me, rape allegations going straight into court, getting that bitch in jail. That bitch is going to jail. I don't give a fuck.
She raped me!
You don't tell me what to do, okay? It's my car, my dream car, bitch. You want it? Fuck you, ISIS nigga. Next one's from Venom Legs. He's got two questions. He says, "What game do you think should be on Origin on the house next?" And ever just throw a potato out of the ceiling and call it a day? Don't know what that second one means, but first one,
It's a
what game would you have
Pennsylvania term.
on Origin access? Oh, Origin on the house even. So that's the free games you get with Origin, basically. I would like to see a Mass Effect game, because I've never played a Mass Effect game.
I'd like to see Battlefield 4, so means more noobs coming in, and I could just boom, boom, boom.
You don't even play. You don't even play Battlefield.
I do. I play
He
Battlefield. Yeah, I actually do. I'm like,
He plays a lot.
yeah, I do play a lot of Battlefield.
I didn't know you played Battlefield.
Yeah.
Fuck you then! I was being nice and rude. Fuck you, dick ass cunt.
Nah, I was being nice and rude.
Let's go next.
I'm sorry. Did you say I was being nice and rude?
I don't really know how to say or go. I don't really play many EA games. I think the only EA game I play at the moment is Need for Speed.
Did anyone else go through the phase where they only played EA games?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets.
Oh my god.
Got it over
That
there,
was
but I'm not gonna
best
get it.
That game was amazing. I have it.
It was
I
somewhere.
swear we talk about that game every few weeks and
It's
talk about how
amazing,
scared
that's
I am with the
why.
spiders.
It's an amazing game, man. It gave me the chills
You know
when
when
I
you
played
was
it.
creeping in the you had to creep in the libraries. And
Oh
you know
my
when-
god.
When you were in the Slytherin thing and you went into
Yeah.
like a little box and the floor dropped and spiders came out.
Oh my god.
Dude, that gave me nightmares, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm having like Vietnam flashbacks. So next game on Origin House, I'm gonna say a Mass Effect game. CJ wants Battlefront. Battlefield. The same game basically anyway.
True.
Jay said
I don't know.
says don't know. Niner said
Did they put any?
I don't
game
know either
players-
because I don't.
I would
I don't
say
care about any games out right now.
Is it any game?
it's old games though. They don't really put on current games. It's EA games. Origin is EA.
So old games like old games.
So
No,
like
no,
Most One 2012 went on there.
Yeah.
Sims has been on there before, like
Right then,
Sims 3.
Sims 2.
I think
Can I say that?
Uh-huh.
I think I've got a Sims 2.
Yeah,
because
they
I-
gave away the entire complete pack.
Sims 2 is my favorite Sims.
Never
I never
played
played
Sims
Sims. I never
I
played
never
Sims.
played
Really?
Sims.
Sims are great. I love The Sims.
I would have to say that in my case it would be Mirror's Edge, just because I never played.
How we forgot about that game? That game's actually really good. Yeah,
I
that's a
never
really
played
good
it,
game.
and I was kind of interested with that game, and yeah.
It's a bit short, but besides
all I
that,
know
it's-
is Niner is the protagonist.
yeah. Oh, he seems really sad. There you go.
Jesus Christ.
Next question is from the racer you want to be, and his question is: if you had one wish for the gaming community, PC excluded, what would it be
What?
to resolve
Excluded?
an ongoing issue? Console wars, etc., etc.
Hold up. He's talking about the entire gaming industry, but he's saying excluded PC. Then what are we then?
Bro, he
Why
said
are you
he's
taking that
West,
so
man.
personally? Why are you taking that so personally for?
What are we? What are we?
Mile away.
So one issue I could resolve: specs. The specs debate. I would not want them to be so lowly spec'd, even if that meant an increase in price. They were expensive as they were already. If they want to bump it up to £700 on launch, I feel like it would be justified if the consoles would be out for a longer time.
I would like to see like this is kind of stupid because it kind of helps for the marketing, but I wouldn't like to see like console exclusives. I would like them to be like in both consoles at the same time. But it's just, yeah.
I feel like I've got one which no one's going to say, but I'm going to let everyone say theirs and then we can go on. So, Nina fan?
I don't really know how.
Oh,
I'd say
I'm just neutral. Shut the fuck up, Speedway, cunt.
what? Well, CJ.
Well, you ain't speaking, bitch, so I don't know what the fuck you moaning about. Is anyone going to fucking answer or should I go and kill myself?
Sorry, Niner is saying I'm not allowed to talk. So, but anyway, I'll
Right, so
talk.
Jay, you got one? No, CJ. You had your
Well,
chance to go.
he's not talking though.
Yeah, Jay's thinking of an answer.
Then, as he's thinking of an answer, let me speak because I know my answer.
Fucking talk then.
All right, getting all pissy and shit. So, basically, I feel that for the gaming community, they need to just make it like better for us PC gamers. Now, what I'm saying is, now he did say exclude the PC community, but the PC community is part of gaming industry as a
It's
general.
not part of the fucking question.
That's not the question.
Dickhead.
Well, what the thing is, this actually comes around generalized, like with games on all platforms. One game for one platform should not be optimized just directly for that platform, when another system with the exact same like port, like the Xbox One, say a game is optimized for PS4, but it's not for Xbox One. That shouldn't be allowed, because it's just forcing people to get a better version on PS4 rather than Xbox One. This goes also with PC. Like PC is getting raw deal almost with every port when it comes to like these console games coming up. Like I want to say Just Cause 3. That game was that game suffered on PC compared to consoles and Xbox. But then if you want to get even deeper, then you have graphics card manufacturers battling over optimizing their games.
All right, Jay, on to the next one.
Shut up, nerd. I wasn't done. Be patient.
Oh, I'm gonna go and kill myself.
Then you have the graphics card manufacturers battling over making their games more optimized for Nvidia cards or AMD cards. Now I'm done. Was it that hard to listen? Was it that hard to wait? You piece of shit, freaking nerd.
Okay, Mr. Autistic. Jay,
British ass nerd.
that's good. That's a good dish, you fucking obese cunt. Jay.
Oh, I see you're playing it safe, huh?
No, look at my
Wow, you didn't even bother to remove it. He just went in straight in with the memes.
All right, does anyone want to carry on?
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I could say another one.
go for it.
The online separated between consoles. It would be cool to have them all together. Xbox One and PS4 sharing the same games.
Never happened.
What about more racing
I
titles?
know, but he's kind of, he's hypothetical. He's not like.
What about more?
Would happen.
What about more racing titles?
Like me, 10 Man is 4.
Like just generally, like more new innovative racing titles.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be.
Yeah, that'd be great. A new golden age for racing games.
And the last question, this is really one to end it off. From the race you want to be. Can I be Jay's nigger? Because reasons. So Jay, it's down to you. You have the power in your hands. You've got the whole world in your hands. You've got the whole world in your hands.
Everybody, my nigga.
Okay, that's it for this end of the dog. If you enjoyed it, let's go. See you next week. Oh, I'm gonna kick.
Well, I just want to say one thing. Every time CJ goes on to talk about something, I always go on my phone on Skype and I just message everyone random shit.
You didn't message me, you motherfucker!
I did, you faggot. Look at your Skype.
Wait, did you? Oh my god!
Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this episode of Drivecast, make sure you hit the like, subscribe. We will see you in the next one next week, where we go ahead and slit our throats. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe to all our channels. If CJ wants to put it in the description, and we will see you next time. Any last words for you?
Camera's a nerd.
CJ!
Eat my ass.
Every time I'm in the street,